everyone. Today we have a virtual tour for you.
But this is so much more than a tour. This is a story of Raven and her dog Raleigh, and they just set out on their nomadic journey in a 6x12 cargo camper, and Raven is 77 years old. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Rick.
And I'm Sharon.
And we are Cargo On.
Cargo Conversion Building Camp. We feature camper tours, interviews with builders, campground reviews, and camping tips. If that's your cup of tea, then please subscribe.
I'm Raven, and this is Raleigh. I'm 77, and Raleigh is somewhere around 7 or 8-ish. I've got a 6x12 cargo trailer that I could convert into a tiny home. I've got a fifth wheel that I'm living in right now that needs some work. So to reduce expenses and to test this method of living, we are planning on going on life-changing adventures. We may go full-time from there and become nomads. Okay, so let's go inside. As you can tell, we walk right into my kitchen. I have zip tied this down so that it doesn't shift when I'm driving. This table is pretty much unmovable. Got my teapot, of course, gotta have it. I have an oven to go on this Coleman stove in case I decide I want to make cookies, which I do sometimes. I also have a heater that fits on this stove in case my Mr. Buddy decides it's not going to work. And behind there, I've also got a toaster that works on this stove. This is my kitchen area. The squeegee bottle has vinegar water for washing dishes, and that's water. The shelf up here, I had cut off, there was a 2x before that went from here straight up to here somewhere, over here. 2x4 is at the bottom. I cut it off here, and it went up to here. So in order to hold this shelf, because it wobbles, I put the cord on it to hold that other end, and that freed up the space along in here. Now, all of this stuff up here, I don't think I can drive with it all up there without securing it some kind of way. So I got to figure that out, or take it down, one or the other. I use 2 moving pads on each wall, and I still have 6 more for the ceiling. I got one of those bathroom hooks to hang up my coat. I needed some way to secure this door so people can't open it from the outside and all that kind of good stuff. Well, as it turns out, I took the handle off. This was the iron bar, the metal bar. This sucker is heavy. That was over here. That was over here on this wall. That was holding the tire in place, the spare tire. So when I took it off, I realized that it was perfect to hold this. Absolutely nobody can break that in. But it also means that I can open it up and get some fresh air at night if I want to, without worrying about security. This is a cot. That's a collapsible table that I happen to have. I don't know, I've had it 5, 6, 7 years, I don't know. One of those Walmart specials. I put some of these mats, the ones that I had left, on top of the foam, folding foam mattress, just to, I don't know, do something with it. But this is a cot, and so the last time I used it in a tent, it was very, very, very comfortable. This was a Afghan that I crocheted. This does have just a regular old twisted up skylight, and this light works when it's plugged into shore power, and I can access shore power through that if I plug it in. And underneath here, I've got stuff. My Mr. Buddy machine is back there. This is a sleeping bag. So this is my living arrangements. I am planning to go out with the women's caravan on the 29th. I have screens for the doors, one for the back door and one for the for the barn door. I tried to put in the ceiling, but I took it down because that wasn't working. So I have to figure out a different way to do this. I don't see a mad rush to insulate the roof. It hasn't been really hot in here and hasn't been cold in here, really. That's a tour of my almost tiny home. Chose not to buy stuff because I really don't know what I want. I haven't gone out anywhere in this thing, and I haven't gone out and found out what I want where, so I stopped, and that's that. And this is the first time I've turned on the fairy lights at night. It gives it a kind of soft kind of glow in here. It has come to my attention that it's illegal to use wasp spray in defense in some states because it causes blindness. Now, my thought is that if you're attacking me, I have the right to defend myself with any means possible. And that's it. So if you end up blind, that's a shame. You shouldn't have done what you did, you know. Payback is a bitch. Says, listen to your gut, you know. Well, how do you know when your gut is telling you something? I found that you become very alert. All of a sudden, everything seems kind of quiet around you, and you kind of say, wait a minute, something ain't right. And you find yourself looking around a lot. Your hearing becomes alert. You become aware of unusual noises, coyote, people, bear sounds, things that are there, sounds that are there that are not supposed to be there. I mean, if you're out in the middle of country where there are coyote and bear, but you hear people walking around, you know, you pay attention. Pay attention and don't discount your feelings. If you got to go to 3 places, you go to 3 places. You know, and unlike the idiot in the horror movie, get out and then scream if necessary. Don't holler help, okay? Holler fire if you need a word to say, you know. Otherwise, just scream like your kids do when they, with all of your lung power and as loud as you possibly can. Dance around them, make them think you're really, really, really crazy. Turn around in a quick hurry. Consider how many times can you get away with really screaming as an adult. I'll say to myself, I'll be too cold or too hot. But, you know, I can put a sweater on. I can take a sweater off. I don't know why I'm worried about that. I could always, you know, turn the ignition, move to a warmer location. Then I ask myself, is it crazy to move out of a comfortable home? This is a very comfortable fifth wheel. And that I can afford this and to go live in a cargo trailer. I've been thinking I will stay out, you know, put the fifth wheel in storage and go traveling for a year. And then if I do drive back, do I bring the trailer or just park it somewhere and hope that it's there when I get back? And what if someone steals a trailer? What if I get stuck somewhere because of the weather? I think I'll live to regret it if I don't get out and try. And then I ask myself, oh, Raven, aren't you kind of old to be doing this kind of thing? After all, your mind may be 35, but, you know, the rest of you ain't. But I ask myself, well, if not now, when am I going to do this? My body isn't what it used to be, which is unfortunate because when I was 18, when I was 35, when I was 45, and then I said, will this really be fun, or is this just my imagination playing games with me, you know? I mean, I look at YouTube videos and they look great. They look like a lot of fun. I think I'd be having fun. Probably not all of the time. I mean, who laughs all day long, you know? But that's life. You look for fun and you'll find it. If you don't look for fun, you won't find it. That's all there is to it. So I figure I need to get out there and go look for some fun.
As I'm editing this video, Raven is out there having fun as we speak. But I'm hoping to get her on, possibly to do a live interview, because I really want to hear how she's making out. You know, I have a tremendous amount of respect for people who are full-time RVing. If you're a woman, full-time RVing, you get extra points. If you're a senior woman RVing, you're at the top, and that would be Raven. She's 77. Actually, I think she may have just turned 78 years old, and she's new at this. She's just going out there now doing this. So I really find her fascinating. I love her courage, her determination to go out there and just grab life and, you know, and run with it. I admire her spirit. I think she has a lot of wisdom. And I love to help smaller YouTubers who haven't gotten their monetized and haven't hit that threshold number, that magic threshold number yet. I love to help them out because I remember what it was like when we were there. So please send Raven some love. I think she's got a great channel. Like I said, I think she has a lot of wisdom. She talks about her dog sometimes too. Riley's a cute little thing. So check out her channel. I'm going to put the link to her YouTube channel in the description below, so please check her out. That's a wrap, everyone. You know what to do if you like this video.
You all come back now, you hear?